during nearly 3-decade period to develop along with the country, accompanying with the energy sector of Vietnam. The date of January 26, 2007 became a memorable milestone for all staff, employees of the Power Engineering and Consulting Company No. 3, when it was officially certified as the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company No. 3 by the government in the Decision 335, and the launching ceremony was held on December 1, 2007 at the headquarters of the company, 32 Ngô Thời Nhiệm Street, District 3, Ho Chi Minh City. The transition of operation mode was actually a solid launchpad for the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 to reach the objectives, bringing added values to investors in the field of public power supply and providing profits to staff, employees, and shareholders of the company. In reality, for the stated objectives, also the mission is not just empty theory. The management board of the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 has wisely and drastically implemented the strategic measures to create effective, steady development for the company on the integration. Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 formerly was Power Design Department belonged to the Southern Power Company. In 1979, Ministry of Electricity and Coal had the Decision No. 4 on establishing the Sub-Institute of Power Design and Planning, belonged to the Power Company too. In 1986, when tasks were increased, we did researches more on renewable energy, Ministry of Energy, and had the Decision No. 128 to rename the Sub-Institute of Power Design and Planning to the Energy Center. In 1995, right after the establishment of the Electricity of Vietnam, EVN had the Decision No. 429 to transfer the Energy Center directly under Electricity of Vietnam. In 1999, with the trend of reforming state-owned enterprises, Minister of Industry signed the Decision No. 17/1999 on reforming Energy Center to Power Engineering Consulting Company 3. In the period of 2006-2007, the state had a policy of equitization for state-owned enterprises. Minister of Industry issued the Decision No. 335 QD-BCN on equitizing Power Engineering Consulting Company 3 to Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3. On September 19, 2007, the company has the first general shareholder meeting for establishing joint stock company. And on December 1, 2007, the company had officially launching ceremony. Since then, the company has run under mode of a joint stock company. Presently, we have a team of engineers, masters, doctors in very good professional qualifications. We have equipped the International Standard Organization ISO 9001 version 2000 and now have upgraded to ISO 9001-2008. We have young and dynamic management board who are always learning and innovation. The company has major shareholders such as EVN, currently holds 48.78% in stake, Ho Chi Minh Power Company of 12.49%, and staff of the company hold 18.31%. The management board are always set out right and flexible policies. Together with the equipment of working team skills, we strongly believe that up to the year 2015, our company will become a leading consulting companies in the area in the field of power supply. From the right awareness, the precious asset of a consulting company is its human resources for bringing great true values to investors, to staff, employees, and shareholders, so that even just operating under the mode of shareholding in short period, but EVNPECC3 has built a very respectfully considerable achievement. Force of engineers and staff over 600 persons, in which the category is professional and skilled engineers, masters, doctors. On the other hand, Board of Directors of the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 has also strongly invested over $7 billion, equal to 1/4 of its charter capital, to equip the company with informatic network system, aiming at creating working conditions for the intellectual team to approach modern equipment, playing a good role to be one of 4 consulting companies under Vietnam Electricity Corporation, specializing in consultancy for construction of power grid and sources such as thermal power plants, hydro power plants, power substations, renewable energy projects, and other industrial projects. Practical values of the innovation has created good marks over projects of power sources, grid, and substations that EVNPECC3 performed with the functions of planning, survey consultancy, detailed drawing design, construction supervision consultancy. Especially in the field of hydropower, in recent years, Board of Directors of the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 has focused investment for improving human resources and labor force network organization, brought a very effective and dynamic phase, not only for hydropower projects, but also for all power sources projects in general. For example, only on the hydropower cascades of Dong Nai River, the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 was assigned by Vietnam Electricity for implementing the supervision on techniques, quality of construction, and installation of Dong Nai 4 hydropower plant, total capacity of 340 megawatt, and supervision of construction, equipment installation of Dong Nai 3 hydropower plant, total capacity of 180 megawatt. The highlight of these projects is that the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 has built a labor force to carry out, undertake projects right on the site, with teams of engineers and technicians working independently with the spirit of high responsibility. The presence of the company's leaders is only the periodically but not deeply interfere in operation of the site engineer teams as before. Although the works are in remote areas in the forests of Dak Nong, Lam Dong province, but the computer system has fully been equipped, meeting the requirements of working conditions, information connection, progress reports, and receiving the direction in time from the company's leaders. It can be said, PECC3 has developed an industrial civilized working style to its staff where the projects are far away from cities. A multinational consulting company, SMECRCC, I've been working in Dong Nai 3 hydropower project for 3 years, and during that period of collaboration with engineer teams of PECC3 company in construction site, I have a great admiration to the working attitude of their organization. The young engineers, with their expertise, quickly grasp the real requirements and offer practical solutions to ensure performance, quality, and progress of the project. This brings very great trust of investors and enhances the prestige of a consulting company. This is also a factor that a Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 advances quickly and strongly on their development in the field of consultancy, that the competition is fiercely increasing, especially when it is far left from the subsidy of the state. Presently, the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 has a crowded team of technicians, engineers with graduate and postgraduate qualifications, who are present throughout the country. In 2009, PECC3 has been approved 3 projects on technical design, including 1 project to be invested by EVN. Currently, these projects are being implemented and has been designed for detailed drawings by PECC3. The Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 has been cooperating with the strong foreign consultants to carry out more partnership projects. We are participating in supervising the projects of hydropower plant Dong Nai 3, Dong Nai 4, and implementing projects in Laos such as Nam Ngam 4, Nam Ngo. With available experiences combined between experienced engineers and young engineers, PECC3 will implement some more projects for survey and design, including storage hydropower projects and some projects in Laos and Cambodia, together with foreign consultants to participate in the subway project in Ho Chi Minh City. With a strategic vision, gradually removed the inaction of waiting for projects assigned by EVN. The Board of Directors of the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 has continuously built, strengthened the brand PECC3 to become the #1 selection, is a reliable destination for investors. And massive power sources and grid projects implemented by PECC3 is effectiveness promoted from its internal resources. Notably, with the project of Songyang 2 hydropower plant, total capacity of 37 megawatt, located in the province of Can Hoa. This is a key energy source of the province that the investor is Songyang 2 Hydropower Exploitation Joint Stock Company, has partnered with trusted PECC3 for undertaking the technical design and detailed drawing design, construction supervision. Also, these affairs PECC3 has made for hydropower project of Songbun 4A, 45 megawatt, with the investor from outside of EVN. In the field of implementation of key thermal power sources, since many years, the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 has marked its prestige and quality as a role of survey consultancy design. Bidding documents establishment, organizing international bidding, construction and installation supervision for many thermal power plants such as gas turbines of Barrier, Cần Thơ, Thủ Đức, the combined cycle thermal power plants, Omong 2, 720 MW, Omong 4, 720 MW, and as the main consultant from phases of survey, technical design, bidding documents, establishment, international bidding organization and bidding evaluation, approval of detailed drawing design, construction and installation supervision and commissioning of the projects, Barrier Thermal Power Plant add-on, and Phumi 2-1 Thermal Power Plant add-on extension. The list is rather long that with the duration of this report cannot be covered all. Only considering the milestone of the year 2009, PECC3 has made several consulting contracts with high economic value through thermal power projects by investors inside and outside the electricity sector such as Omong 4 Thermal Power Plant, 750 MW, Long Phu 2 Thermal Power Plant, 1200 MW, Duyên Hải 3 Thermal Power Plant, 2000 MW, and Vinh Tân 3 Thermal Power Plant, 1000 MW, Sông Hậu 1 Thermal Power Plant, 1200 MW, etc. In the field of consultancy for construction design of national transmission grid, it is also the traditional field of PECC3 throughout past 3 decades. The Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 has made surveys, investment projects, technical design, bidding documents, detailed drawing design, etc. for thousands of kilometers of transmission lines throughout the provinces and cities from Quảng Bình to Cà Mau, in which it is essential to mention the projects synchronized with the grid to be dozens of 220 kV substations that PECC3 took part in the implementation. By the end of 2009, the company has completed many key power grid projects such as completion of technical design, detailed drawings designed for transmission line projects, Phú Mỹ Sông Mây Tân Định Quảng Ninh Hiệp Hòa Circuit 2, completed investment projects of Long Phu Omon 500 kV line, 500 kV Sông Mây substation, Long Phu 500 kV substation, etc. With the overall projects of power sources and grid mentioned above, the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 strongly believes it will complete the plan of revenue in 2009, reaching over $115 billion. This preliminary achievement in first 2 years of operation under shareholding mode is also the foundation for the management board of PECC3 looks back over its journey and confirms the development objectives. For a consulting company, the precious capital is that its human resources, therefore outcome focused much on training. In 2007, we spent 220 million Vietnam dong for training ourselves. In 2008, this number was increased to 420 million. And based on the data, in the first 10 months of 2009, we spent $740 million for self-training. The trainings are mainly foreign languages training, management skills for intermediate level management staff, time management skills, presentation skills, etc. To enhance the capability, we have fully equipped working facilities for staff, engineers, chief of projects, etc. Currently, the company has an internal network with over 700 computers and computing devices linked via operating system of servers placed at the head office and its branches. Our company presently owns over 30 copyrighted software such as PSSE, PMPP, WinGIS. Additionally, we have specializing software such as WinPro to calculate wind energy, TurPro to calculate parameters for turbines. Our services to provide services such as planning, environmental impact assessment, establishment of investment projects, technical design, total investment, detailed drawings and cost estimation, consultancy for bidding documents, bidding organization, project management from the beginning until the projects put into operation with the guidelines of increasing values for investors in the field of providing electricity to society. The right development orientation of PECC3 is really the attraction for investors. Up to December 2009, PECC3 has signed 77 contracts with customers inside and outside the electricity sector, with a total value of about $340 billion, in which a large proportion is 220 kilovolt and 500 kilovolt power grid contracts signed with the Southern Vietnam Power Project Management Board, SPPMB. Prominently, the relationship between the company and Vietnam Electricity, EVN, is increasingly tight in order to facilitate PECC3 toward many energy projects in the planning period for development of power sources and grid of 2000 to 2015. As a role of a managing unit of nationwide power consulting companies before, presently is a strategic shareholder with 48% stake in the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3. Mr. Phạm Lê Thanh, EVN General Director, highly appreciated the efforts as well as the breakthroughs of PECC3 in legitimate aspiration to become a leading consulting company in Vietnam.
Tôi là cũng người mà cũng đi theo sát cái quá trình trưởng thành và lớn lên của công ty.
I have been following closely the growth of PECC3. In 1980, 1981, at that time it was just a sub-institute of planning and design of electricity, mainly implementing for planning and design of rural area power network. Reviewing the entire period from 1979 to present, from a sub-institute of planning and design of electricity, PECC3 has grown up rapidly in great scales of revenue and labor force, with employees over 600 people. Especially at this stage, there is a preferential policy by the government that is to assign consulting companies in the country can itself design aiming at becoming more maturity. Particularly, the Master Plan 6 is in the drastical stage in order to supply power for the country in the period of 2014-2015. I think in the near future, the company will continue to develop to achieve outstanding achievements. I fully believe in the vibrant development of PECC3 in the field of energy development in general and electricity in particular. The road ahead is still many challenges, but please remind it, the management board with their strategic vision, right orientation for development and force of dynamic engineers, technicians, staff, have professional qualifications, equipped with modern working facilities. Certainly not far in the future, the Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 3 will implement its commitment. PECC3 selection, the first selection, and PECC3 a reliable destination of investors.